Big shot in the drop top, tell me who you kidding. I never told you that I love you cause I never really meant it. And I'm only being honest cause I know you gon' forget it. I know you gon' forget it, but I know, but it's almost over when the curtains close and we're all alone. See, I know. Hurry on, when the curtains close and we're all alone. Girl, I'm a menace. Big shot in the drop top, tell me who you kidding. I never told you that I love you cause I never really meant it. And I'm only being honest cause I know you gon' forget it. I know you gon' forget it, but I know you gon' forget it. 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 I know you gon' forget it.
Yo, it is your host, of course, Big Sam Heard, with another episode of We're On Podcast. It is Hump Day, October something, the 12th. Getting ready for Halloween. We just got a new job back on the Riverwalk again. We are going to be food running at one of the oldest Mexican restaurants on the Riverwalk. That is, of course, Casa Rio. So much love to you folks that are Riverwats. Oh, excuse me. And much love to you folks that missed me on the river. If any of y'all missed me downtown on the Riverwalk, no worries. I am going to be returning. All right. So we got a few artists. Coming up this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We have 4 artists on Saturday. Well, 3 artists. One is a producer, engineer, mixer, does a lot of stuff. He goes by Mixed by Rico. And then we got a gentleman, J Bad. Also, we got Zelo and Jacob the Kid. Those gentlemen from San Antonio are going to be stopping by to show me some love. They're going to, of course, be live in the Bounds on with Big Sam Heard with We're On, so that should be fun. And Sunday, we're going to have a DJ from Houston, DJ Lil B. He's going to be joining us via a video for that episode. That might be a, what was that? Was that a 12 o'clock? That was probably a 12 o'clock or 2:10. And then at 5 o'clock, we have a gentleman goes by the name of Reject. He is an artist with San Antonio Productions. And we're going to talk, of course, about life, death, everything else in between. And at 8 o'clock, we just booked this gentleman. He is a young, upcoming artist. He goes by the name of 900K9. So we're interested to find out where he got his name from, a little bit more about him in general, and just going to help him hopefully find people we could work with, maybe a manager or whatnot. So anybody out there that is a manager, that is a producer, a director or whatnot, I got a bunch of young artists that are going to be on the show soon. So we got to most definitely get those gentlemen working, doing features. We got to do a lot of stuff. San Antonio, stand the fuck up, please. Right now we got this song. It is called Food Stamps. So for you people that get food stamps, break bread like Jesus said, all right? It is by J Bad 210. Of course, this is produced by Santana Made This Beat. Shout out to San Antonio Productions, y'all.
Halloween. Got a bad little team, wanna swallow me. Better tell your bitch, don't follow me. Please say, baby mama, start calling me. In the booth, I've been pulling that actor. These purrs about to hit like a Mac truck. Don't step, I keep that Mac tuck. I be stepping on toes, better back up. Popping on.
Whoever's watching, show some love with the comments, guys. Make sure you show me some love with comments, like and share. Yes, these are public for a reason. We're live on Facebook and we are live on YouTube. We're on podcast with Big Sam Heard. Let's go.
I spent 2 racks on my vest. I be fucking on a hoe for food stamps. Got your kids made an $8 food stack. I be fucking on a bitch till I get cramps. I wash my dick, then I dip. I keep on talking my shit. Still taste your bitch on my lip. 30 could stay on my hip. They trying to drink on my drip. I get the strip and don't tip. Still spend 5 bills on a zip. If that ain't act, I don't sip. You step to me, come equipped. My chopper gon' make you flip. My life a movie, no script. Tell a bitch I'm trying to fuck. I don't romance. I mean, eat a whole ass. I ain't go.
All right, that's a little bit of Food Stamps by gentleman J Bad 210. Now we got one by Zelo. This is 9 times out of 10. This is shot by Doze. So much love to Doze. He is a part of San Antonio Productions as well. This is another video that is, of course, shot by Santana, produced by Santana. I don't know who directed this one, but this young gentleman, he is a youngster. I don't know what side of town he's from, but it's a shot by Doze. Let's check it out. 9 times out of 10. Zelo most definitely will be here live in the Bone Zone. Big Sam Heard. 5 p.m. We're on with Zelo.
Look me in my eyes and I'll bet you catch me crying 9 times out of 10. I'm already inside John. Started coming up, now everybody spot. I know when I be talking to y'all, probably think I'm lying. Whole time I'm just trying to refresh on my mind. Most these niggas fake, they hate you low key in the sky. Trying to move off on that chick, but she always on my mind. So much fake love, people gave me I was blind. But you know I still gave them a chance, they was lying. I be always praying to God, tell him please send me a sign. Gotta take nothing but money out there down my mind. Don't let them choppers lose live, we're squeezing a line. I know that my time is here, but I'm still my perfect time. Know my mama in my eyes, then I started crying. Cause there's nothing I can do, so I'm done trying. I get a different type of feeling out of hold inside. Look me in my eyes. And
that's a little bit of 9 times out of 10. Of course, I did not own any of this music. Copyright claim to those gentlemen that do. And we're booking. We're most definitely booking. I know this is not the biggest podcast, probably not the best podcast that you like. Definitely, we don't have any awards given to us or earned. We haven't earned any awards yet, but we did reach 100 subscribers on YouTube. Let's keep that going. Let's get to 1,000. Come on, we need 896 more to go. So 896 more subscribers. If you got a friend, tell your friend to subscribe to Big Sam Heard for some of the latest episodes filled with co-hosts. I don't call them special guests. I call them co-hosts because since I do this show by myself, any other show with somebody else, they're my co-host. So most definitely. And appreciate those people that do show me love. Bobby, thank you very much right now for showing me some love with that. Don't know if you shared the video or liked it, but your name popped up. And yeah, man, for those people that are interested in booking an episode with me, just, of course, message me. I don't ask for, or I don't charge for the episodes, but of course, if you would like to donate and help monetarily, that will most definitely, I would most definitely be thankful for that. But no, we do not actually charge for the episodes. But for anybody that does come on, you know, I ask them, hell, show me some love with some type of donations or whatnot. That way we can keep the lights on. That way we can keep the sound on. That way we can do everything that we need to do. for you. That way we can keep on giving you some of the latest artists, upcoming DJs, other podcasters, business owners, athletes, anybody and everybody. We're going to have them on this podcast because why not? Right? Let's listen to a little bit of this. This is the SAP Trap Cypher. Some of these gentlemen that are in these Cypher are actually going to be joining us this weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday. Let's listen a bit.
I really be sinning, man. Tryna stop my money to the ceiling, man. Real nigga shit. I promise you don't feel me, man. Real my niggas in the studio, picture making music. I thought I made the beat, yeah, he made it, yeah, he cooked it. Let my niggas on it, he got the pressure, got the cookies. If they ain't my niggas, then the mother niggas pussy. Little nigga, I don't dance, get the fuck on with that tools. When my niggas in the club, one of one got that tool. They say that they real, but they ain't gonna fool. Never been to Hollywood, but I feel like in a movie. They come in two-tone, big move, Z-Lo told me keep on going, bitch, I'm moving.
Sipping, my finger be dripping. Hold on, let's sing, but I can't cause I'm already tripping. A bottle with things that I'm missing. Grab the champagne that I'm gonna be popping. See all your homies that I'ma be dropping. Laugh on the Cypher and I
a little bit of reject right here. He is actually going to be coming in Sunday at 5. Much love to San Antonio Productions.
An abomination, I am the demon decapitating the nation. I'll never be grateful about the pain that you're giving. You fucking sinners, you fucking killed us. Everyone knows that you fucking did it. Living in the trap where the homies come and get it. Doing no city, everybody's gonna get it. Sometimes they gotta look at anybody making the business. Got the whole team, ain't nobody gonna forget it. Yeah, take them to the top and you put them in the box. Thinking that we capping and we hit them with the ops. Fuego with a drink, we'll see your motherfucking flop.
All right, that's a little bit of SAP Cypher, Trap Cypher. That has a few of the individuals that are going to actually be on, excuse me, that are going to be on. J Bad, Fuego, that is one of his nicknames. Of course, we already had Santana make this beat. He is a producer, manager, owner of San Antonio Productions. We've been showing those gentlemen some love, so much love to those gentlemen. Of course, and everybody else in the city of San Antonio that does show me support. Hey, we do get a round of applause. Let's go ahead and give that round of applause. Come on, let's get that round of applause. Studio audience, where are you at? Yeah. Of course, we can't forget where we are. Oh. Here in the west side, city of San Antonio, off of Commerce in Colorado. You already know what's up. So shout out to the west side. Yeah, I do want to get people from the west side too, like business owners. A bunch of OGs or older cats as well that have been holding it down for the city of San Antonio. But hell, man, I'm trying to just get everybody. I'm just showing love because that's all I can do is show love. I'm gonna continue to just bring you content. I know a while back we were talking about quitting. We're talking about ending the podcast and just say goodbye and turn this into like a breakfast nook or something. But no, we're gonna keep it the podcast room. We're gonna keep episodes coming because you deserve it. So whether or not this is the only podcast you listen to, whether you watch different podcasts, bigger podcasts, better podcasts, either way, I'm here for you, for the city of San Antonio. So much love. San Antonio, this is for you. We do show love to surrounding areas. Selma, shout out to Selma. A bunch of other places, city of San Antonio. Much love to all artists in Texas. Wednesday, we don't have any co-hosts until Saturday. All right. Are we gonna do any episodes tomorrow in the morning and afternoon? Maybe. Are we gonna do anything Friday afternoon? Maybe. Do we have any co-hosts for those episodes? No, we don't. But people are always welcome to do a pop-up. They want to do a pop-up episode. If not, I try to book, let's say, in at least a week in advance. If not, maybe like 5 days in advance or whatnot. We did just add 900K9 to my Sunday list of episodes. He is closing the night off at 8 p.m. I probably should have did it at 9 since his name is 900. Did it at 9, but whatever. 8 p.m. on Sunday. We got Reject at 5. We got Lil B 12. We got a nice decent amount of artists showing me love, producers, DJs. We got to get some directors. We got to get some more business owners. I want some people that own restaurants. I want people that own, let's say, their own businesses, whether it's clothing store, whether it's a candy shop, whether it's a convenience store, whatever the fuck you own, a fucking nail salon, barber shop, if you sell CDs out of your trunk, like, I don't care what you do. I want you here on the Bone Zone because this is one of the upcoming latest poppin' podcasts. Nah, I don't know how poppin' we are, but I gotta continue to give you me. I gotta continue to give you artists, whether you know them or not, big or small. It doesn't matter because everybody has a voice and they can most definitely, speak their mind, get their voice heard here on this little podcast, if you will. And yeah, I appreciate people that show me love. I thank you very much for subscribing on Facebook. Tell your friends about me. And we're going to most definitely have fun. I don't really have any type of topics. We don't have a list of what we're going to talk about, or if, and today, we don't go and talk about tweets that somebody tweeted today or whatever the fuck. As a podcaster, we have, we can be as creative as we want. Of course, I don't really I guess I'm really not too creative. But it's all good. I'm gonna keep on doing what I gotta do. We're gonna have fun, most definitely. Continue to have fun because that's all that I know. We're gonna listen to this gentleman right here, 900K9. This is called Scorchin'. Just a small video. It's not a long song, but here we go.
Not hard, boy. Get in your head and get in your mind. Get in your bag. The bitch a real freak at the bitch when I started. Battle on nigga with a Drake and a carbon. I'm a big dog, I'm the life of the party. My homie do patterns and that's just art. Got a bad bitch sucking dick to the morning. Me and my niggas brought rockets to the party. Wish nigga would, I'm sliding in the morning. Having this camp out like we in the army. Military guns and striking this opponent. I'ma come through where Glock is, homie. Slide me, I'm gonna pay my opponent. My niggas real crazy doing drop-outs in the morning. I carry guns and step with precaution. Wish nigga would, I'ma pop this 40. I'ma come through with bogus on them. On them, stroking and look broke domes. For you, measure out for the fish. They ain't really built up a cane with a kick. Big dog standing post a ride at the stove. From music, from gas, come get you a bone. Got some good crack, them sellers for the low. Junkies hit up to come 3 in a row. 3 ain't good, you can go on that stove. Shit, boy, now I'm the king of the snow. Y'all ain't even scoring this shit getting boring, bitch.
All right, that's a little bit of 900K9 out of course, good old San Antonio. Think he of course, I know he was repping out of the east side. And yeah, I hope everybody is having a good night so far. Whatever we do for the rest of our night, y'all be safe. Take care, of course. Just a talk can. Yo, much love to my fellow podcasters, of course. Those podcasters that are doing their thing. If This Mic Could Talk, What You Ask podcast, Put Your Big Girl Draws On, Live at the Glen. I was watching some of their stuff, and they're putting in some good numbers on YouTube. Of course, Radioactive Podcast. If This Mic Could Talk. Oh, I said that. Talk and Listening. The Morning Fanatic. Yeah, those are mainly the podcasts I started listening to or whatnot. So y'all make sure that y'all show love to those people that, kind of give you the news when it comes to music and whatnot. Some of these podcasts have some of the the latest and upcoming artists. So thank you very much for that. I hope more people continue to want to be on and want to have an episode where they get to be a co-host here live in the Bone Zone. Big Sam Heard, of course. And yeah, I'm going to be hitting you with that deuce apple juice. This is just pretty much a filler episode. Those people that are listening in radio world, thank you very much. Thank you. We are heard, of course, in 20 different countries, and we want to continue to get heard. Let's add a little more countries, you know. So yeah, thank you to those people that only listen, whether it's on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Anchor, wherever you listen to your podcast. We're on podcast. Big Sam Heard on everything. So that's all you really got to type. Big Sam Heard. Or are we on podcast? I mean, we're on podcast. Hell, we still got a bunch of episodes under the Arion platform. So you can go and listen to that one too. It doesn't really matter. So yeah. All right. Right now, I'm going to play a song. Not because I'm in the video, but because I like it. Busy Bone, and of course this is the Bone Zone, right? Busy Bone is going on tour with his sons. That's going to be pretty cool. He just released a list of dates and cities, so that's cool. I didn't see San Antonio on there, but we are going to have to add San Antonio, most definitely, Busy, because we got to get you here in the Bone Zone, my good sir. But I do not own the rights to this music, but I do very much support it. Here we go.
Detox, to D-night, to D-rock, to be light. The murderers are legend in the pre-op, to be out the fence with their shirt over the pins. Throws a grenade right back in, then they pack in, and I'm acting in a match with a little good passion. I'm back in the back end, niggas start smashing. Nice and slow, you gotta write the road, you gotta fight the foe. The light the show, cause niggas be the stars. I bitch a key, the car, the Benzino. Out there you can see the hard BB, you know. I need know when the ass starts, I'm in the beat drop. You know that's a classic car, this nigga casket sharp. You're not half as nice, my fuck better. I got it, you can match the price, nigga, whatever. Won't cut it, but it's half the life. You got the birth, you got the passage right. You got
well, rewind it. They don't pray. You gotta watch it a few times, and then you're like, oh yeah, he actually is in the music video. So that's really cool. Basic Killer, Eric, and Busy Bone to allow me to be in that music video because, of course, I'm a huge Bonehead. Hell, this podcast, I pay homage to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yes, with everything that you see in the background. I mean, for those people that are just listening, I got just a bunch of memorabilia, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, y'all got to watch on YouTube. Yeah, we are on YouTube. Subscribe when you're there. Big Sam Heard. Big Sam Heard. Big Sam Heard. All right? I kept everything easy and just kept everything Big Sam Heard. Even though the podcast is called We're On Podcast, and I know I say live in the Bone Zone. The Bone Zone is just where we, let's say, film this podcast, where we shoot this podcast. It is pretty much like my little bootleg studio, but it works. And yeah, they don't pray.
You're litty in the bitty. Any enemy out, some people get it. They gotta be defeated or deleted with the quickly. The real rules of the game, you're the fools of the game. For the fame, they can act real dickly. But the truth of the game, put the drug in their brain and their bang. And I'm back to the city, I'ma hit them with the kitchens. Let them play dead till the niggas stop kicking. Like perfect murder, leave the phone on mute till the goon is on her. I feel the pistol, the murder on the morning, not a pen in my pad with or without an embarrass.
All right. Yeah, so whoever's watching right now, thank you very much. Of course, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. If you're not subscribed to my channel on YouTube, make sure you do so. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're only at like 104. So we're still getting over that hump, I guess, if you will. But yeah. All right, so do that. Enjoy the rest of your night. I said we are hitting you with that deuce. Excuse me. Damn Lone Star. Excuse me. Nobody's watching, so it's okay. So yeah, mother, I love you, of course, not just today, but every day. And yeah, family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch-ass hoes, hoe-ass bitches, and bitch-ass niggas, because yes, Seeping and Milk can be a bitch too. For Shelby, baby, Michaela, mommy, it is I, Billy on the board. Right? I guess that's it. We didn't even say where we. Yeah, we did. Billy didn't even want to show up to this episode. He didn't really want to get on. But me, Steve, was like, we gotta stay on it. We gotta stay persistent. We gotta manifest everything and make sure that we capitalize with every single step that we take. Nah, but yeah, Billy on the board. He's a smart guy. Steve is smart too, but sometimes he just, fucks off a little bit too much. Um, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. All right. So y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Be safe. Have a good one. And see y'all, I'm sure, tomorrow morning. I'm sure. Whatever. Right? Yeah, we are live on YouTube. Make sure that y'all watch that. All right. Listen to a little bit of this. I don't own the rights to this music, but I do support it. This is, of course, Doug 42, made back. I want some guys from Marbot to remake this song. Of course, name it Marbot.
Where's my promise, mom? Rest in peace, left from race. Cash out, big bitch from the west side. And Lord, this is not a splash. Laid back, I'm returning up from my city. I'm returning up from my city.
All right. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your night. Of course, no, get your mind right at midnight. No, get your mind right at midnight. Tomorrow, probably a boom at noon. I'm sure we're gonna do a boom at noon. And yeah, we'll get ready for the weekend. Saturday, of course. We're gonna start the day off mixed by Rico. And then we got J-Bad 210, individual, of course, from here, from San Antonio. And then we got Zelo, and also another youngster, goes by the name of Jacob the Kid. And Sunday, we're going to have a gentleman joining us from Houston. So that's going to be via video. He goes by the name of DJ Lil B. He is a DJ out of Houston. We're going to chop it up with him. And then in the late afternoon, we're going to have a guy named Reject. He actually wears a mask, too, so that's pretty dope. And then, of course, we just added 900K9 to our evening 8 p.m. episode on Sunday. So we're going to be packed with 7 episodes. Yes, I said 7 episodes in 2 days. So for people that think that this is just a little shitty podcast, they are more than welcome to think whatever they want. That is their opinion, but we do have people that, let's say maybe they're not the biggest people. And I know people say, I only do exclusives. Like, fuck that shit. Everything I do is exclusive because I'm on that motherfucker. All right. So yeah, bam, I said that. All right. So everything I do is exclusive. Whether or not I have just myself here staring at an empty red chair, or I have a co-host, everything I do is exclusive. And that's the way it is, because I fucking said so. It's my podcast. I can say whatever the fuck I want. If you do not like it or you do not agree, you do not have to support. You do not have to watch. You do not have to show me love, because somebody else will. Yep. Somebody else will, most definitely. Mike, is that you watching, Mike? Are you watching right now, Mike? If that is you that's watching right now, we're going to go ahead and play Hard Times. We'll end it off with Hard Times because, of course, Mike Mix, Hard Times, they come and go. And that's one thing that we most definitely got to remember, because hard times, they do come and go. So Mike Mix, I hope you and your family enjoyed those, in my world famous bacon cheeseburgers of mine. Because I really enjoy cooking them. for you and your family, bro. You have no idea how motivating that was for me, especially when it comes to my food, because now I want to cater to the world. And yeah, hard times, they come and go. Mike Mix, much love, brother.
Times they come and go. The beautiful sea can have you lost, makes you think about your life. Pretty women don't have you crossed, thinking that she's white. No problems when it's good, they say, man, I love you, Mike. When times get tough, they up and leave out of sight. Keep it moving, no looking back. I'm not gonna fight. Been through too much, lived both sides of life. I had no choices, your choice. No time to complain. Talking lovey-dovey, you can charge it to the game. Charge hard times, come and go. Hey, come and go. Hard times.
Mike Mix, much love, brother. Much love, man. You know, every time you watch, and if I'm about to play something, I'm gonna play you, bro, because that's the way it goes. I always gotta show love to the people that support me, and that's the way it is. It doesn't matter if I show love to other artists, let's say even if they're bigger artists, I'm always gonna go back to those people that show me love first, and that's the way it goes, yo.
We in the sky, living like a savage, cause we all gotta die. Bands on top of bands, I'm trying to stack this money high. Spend it all in one night. Buy your crib and buy your ride. Sit back and count my blessings. I thank the Lord in the sky. Thank you. Hard times come and go. Hey, hard times come and go. Man, come and go. Hard times.
Yes. Like Mike Mix said, hard times, they come and go. And yo, it's been a good, looking back, and I get memories on Facebook, of course, and I see these lives from 2 years ago, like during COVID and stuff like that, because that's when I started these, and then we turned it into the podcast because it was just lives, and then people were like, "Hey, when are you gonna do another show?" And I was like, "Show." But we were talking about the lives, and so I was like, well, let's do the lives are the podcast. So now, we talk about life, death, and everything else in between. Yes, it is I, Billy on the board. And Billy on the board, thank you very much. I guess better late than never, right? Went pretty much the whole episode without you, and you want to show up at the end. But it's all good. All right. Mike Mix, much love to you and your family, man. We had fun, most definitely. Got to do it again. Maybe for your mother's enchiladas. We gotta have mom's enchiladas, bro. I think that's what it is. Mom, if you're watching, Mama Mix, we gotta. I think enchiladas. Yeah.
Hold on, stay tough, never give up. Good luck, bad luck. Either way, you ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Hold on, stay tough, never give up. Good luck, bad luck. Either way, you ain't stuck. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. Back to the money, I gotta get paid. I made it past the struggle and I'm feeling my right mind. Attitude humble as I keep up on my time. Grinding cause I've been down, held on to my lifeline. Really said nah, so she knew I'd be fine. Never did I imagine that I'd make it this far. 26 and counting, shining, glowing like a star. Bank rolling to the ceiling, I've been blessed with healing. This a new base, time to share with the willing. Hurt body, sharp mind, selling one of a kind. When it stays on your mind, go and get it right.
Lanham. Yes, much definitely, bro. I love you too, man. You already know what's up. And it's okay for another man to tell another man, he loves them. Of course, no homo, but that's like, just being adults, being gentlemen, and when you can just, let's say, create a friendship with somebody in a way through, let's say, social media, and actually meet them in person for the first time. And then you go to their their home, and their family invites you, and then it's really, really, welcoming. And I thank you, Mike, for really, really, supporting me and showing me love, and to hell even allow me into your home to make your family my in my world famous bacon cheeseburger, of course, the Sam Burger. Um, you know, I only make them on Mondays, but I think every day is gonna be Monday. I'm gonna just say every day is Monday. Even if it's like a Thursday or a Wednesday or a Tuesday, or happy because it's Friday and it just got paid. I think the world deserves Sam Burgers every day, and not just on Mondays. So, but we're gonna do that. Thank you for giving my burger the stamp of approval. I do, of course, um, challenge restaurants and stuff like to have me in their restaurant and let me cook them my burger as well. But I haven't had anybody, no restaurants or any burger establishments, any burger joints that think they make the best damn burger in the city of San Antonio. But I actually do. Um, and I haven't had anybody respond. Maybe nobody that watches these owns a restaurant. But if you do, you know, um, yeah, Sam Burger versus your burger in your restaurants. Have people try it out, try them out. Little the Sam Burger Challenge. Have you tried the Sam Burger Challenge? We're gonna get down on that. The Sam Burger Challenge. We should do that on TikTok, right? Just like make TikToks with my Sam Burger in my hand. Um, TikToks with my Sam Burger in hand. Right? I keep it real because I don't give a damn. Talking about we here with Michael Lanham. Lanham, Mike. For the longest time, I always said it wrong, and you never correct me, and then you did. And I was like, man, bro, that is right. But still, either way it goes, I just call him Mike Mix because I appreciate him, and I do love him. Round of applause, Mike Mix. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That episode, that one right now, it has on YouTube. It is doing good, bro. Over 130 something views compared to what I have on other episodes. So your family was really showing love on that episode. They're still showing love on it, and that shout out to your family and your people that support you and your people that love you, bro. So yeah, Mike Mix, I do appreciate you. I see that. Hashtag Sam Burger Challenge. Man, who's ready to step up, yo? With Mike Mix, he stepped up. I love you, bro. I know the word I use. But still, you know, um, it is a privilege, bro, and I'm excited to be able to, share that with you. Um, because we all, have our aspirations. We all have, let's say, dreams. We all have goals. You know, let's say some people say manifestations. We all have manifestations when what we like say this and that, and what we really want to happen with our lives. And then one day it actually becomes real. We bring it to existence, and there's a lot of things that we do in life that we really doubt ourselves. And then those doubts are going to be what really, really, break us, and that's going to be where we, you know, come across our ultimate demise or whatnot. The end of all, and whatever beliefs that you believe, but on a personal level and not like on a spiritual level. Um, Even though I smoke hemp on this show, I like to smoke hemp. That is my choosing. It is a nice alternative to the other things that get you high in life. But yeah, good old hemp, it does a trick for me. So yeah, much love, and I appreciate you guys. Whoever is watching, I'm just on YouTube now. Don't really know what I was gonna play, but um, let's do this. The same song that we started off this episode, we're gonna end it because we already hit you with that deuce deuce apple juice. So all we gotta do now is press the end button. But I'm gonna play a little bit of this. This has nothing to do with any of the artists that are gonna be showing up. This is not an artist that will be here, but this is some Forever Golden Menace. Forever Golden Menace. I used to play this when I first did the episodes and podcasts, and then I saw an episode, and then I heard it again, and I was like, oh man, let me go back and fucking listen to that song again because it was a good song. And with that said, Forever Golden, I didn't know the rest of this music, but I do very much support it. This is Menace. Yes, I said Menace. Kind of like a love song, kind of something. Lovey-dovey type. I like it. Check it out.
Yeah. See, I know when it's almost over, when the curtains close and we're all alone. See, I know that it's almost over when the curtains close and we're all alone. Really, I'm a man. Big shot in the drop top, tell me who you kidding. I never told you that I love you cause I never really meant you. And I'm only being honest cause I know you won't forget it. I know you won't forget it, but I know but it's almost over. When it
900. Yo, so we did play earlier one of your tracks just for a little bit, just to introduce everybody to you on the We're On podcast. Let them know that we most definitely added you to our lineup of special co-hosts. You are ending the weekend off with me, my good sir, Sunday, 8 p.m. So if you're still watching, I do appreciate you. 900K9. You know, we're going to most definitely get to know you, my good sir. Round of applause. Yep. And here, live in the Bones of Big Sam Heard, we can't forget where we are. Oh. Of course, we're here on the west side, just, I guess, right in the west side, not too far from the good old Bexar County. But, yeah, Commerce in Colorado area, just let the world know, not like if they can't already get on Google Maps and just, are we on podcast? I think that's what pops up on Google Podcast, but either way it goes, actually, I think it's live in the Bones of Big Sam Heard that pops up on Google Maps. So when I say I keep this shit public, it's public because this is my job. Even though I don't get paid for it, I still most definitely do this because I love, first of all, my city of San Antonio, you know, and then second of all, I do love my Bone Thugs and Harmony. Even though I don't really play too much Bone Thugs and Harmony because a lot of that music gets, of course, muted or blocked on Facebook. On YouTube, we do the copyright claims, so that's cool on that end. But still, we try to get as many, even though right now it says live, only 2 people are watching. Those 2 people, I do appreciate y'all. All these episodes do get uploaded on my Anchor, where it does get shared to, of course, good old Radio World, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, a bunch of listening platforms. Let's get back to this song. This is Menace. I don't know the rest of this music, but we got Forever Golden.
curtains closed and we're on. See, I know when the curtains closed and we're on. Girl, I'm a menace. Big shot in the drop top. Tell me who you kidding. I never told you that I love you cause I never really meant it. And I'm only being honest cause I know you gon' forget it. I know you gon' forget it, but I know you gon' forget it. I know you gon' forget it.
Yo, I just want you guys to know that I want to be that one that you never forget when it comes to, let's say, podcasts or being a podcaster or being an artist or just being some type of influencer in a way, even if it's not even in big mass. You know, it's all in love, and that's the main thing that we're gonna do all weekend long. We're gonna have these gentlemen. I don't have any women coming on this week. Bummer that we didn't have any women guest hosts, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. We still like to have fun. Shout out to our live city audience. Live city audience, give yourself a round of applause. Yep. So we are booking. We're booking for next week. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday is is set. We got 7 episodes. People from the city, and then I do got one video with the gentleman from Houston. He is a DJ. That's how I'm gonna start off my Sunday night. Of course, I mean my Sunday morning, afternoon. Of course, gonna end that day with 900 K9. We're just uh, getting exposed to this gentleman, but we are observing, we're watching, we're listening. That's the main thing, and for young artists, this could be a nice, decent platform, especially if they've never been on a podcast before. Because trust me, other podcasts may see this and be like, hey, we got to get this guy, and then people want to find out, hey, does this guy have a manager? Do you have a certain, videographer that you use? Do you have a certain, person that do your graphics? Like, there's so many things that go to putting your music out, when it comes to your visuals, just besides the sound, because on the sound, you have so many different people that do so many things. But if you have one person that can do all of it, then that right there nips a lot of things in the butt. But sometimes, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do? Shout out to, of course, Talk Can Listening, What You Ask Podcast. Put your big girl jaws on, Lele Marie. Much love, sister. Of course, If This Mic Could Talk, The Morning Fanatic. That is a podcast I listen to when it comes to me listening to what's going on in sports world. So you gotta most definitely watch that. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Of course, Live at the Glen. I just barely been watching that, but they've been having some good stuff. Decent amount of views on YouTube, man. So that's something that is, hell, you gotta show them their love when they put out stuff. But of course, we're just here. We're just here. Just here. Just a Talk Can. Just a Talk Can is just damn. Just a Talk Can is just to show love to Knopf and X. They are gentlemen that have a podcast called Talk Can Listening, and that's one of my favorite podcasts that I listen to. Of course, besides mine. But I think that is some really, really great content. They release maybe once, maybe twice a week, but still good stuff. Sometimes I want to say better, of course, better. Not necessarily better, but because I do so many episodes, it's hard for some people to keep up on everything that I do. But for what it is, I try to give you content on the daily. That way you can stay updated with the newest this, the newest that, what's going on, of course, and Bone Thugs and Harmony world, because I'm a big bonehead. I like to call myself, let's say, an advocate for Bone Thugs and Harmony or whatnot. But hell, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. That's all that I know. Let's get back to what we were doing is saying goodbye, right? Hell yeah. What we're doing. Can we do unofficial sponsor? Yeah, unofficial sponsor for this live, HEB. Nobody does more than my HEB. Here, everything's better. Thank you, Billy, on the board. That's the only time I get anything from you now, apparently, is just unofficial sponsor, huh? I think you've been hanging around Sir Smooth a little bit too much. Right? So we reached over 100 subscribers. Now we need to get to 500 subscribers and then get to 1,000 so we can actually get paid for our content that gets uploaded on YouTube, at least. Of course, like on Anchor, we're only at like $5. Yay, we made $5 off of Anchor. Everything that is on like Spotify, everything, $5. Yay. Like, it's fucking better than nothing. It's a start. You know, you look at things that, you know, we could have done, that we should have done, that maybe we will do. You know, we have to adjust to our surroundings. We got to most definitely either blend in or stand out, whatever, you know, floats your boat at the end of the day, because you're an individual. You get to decide and make your own choices what we do in life. So it's something that really, really takes a toll on some people that aren't as strong, let's say, when it comes to whatever you believe in, whatever faith you have, whatever, you know, motivation, whatever keeps you going in the morning, whether it's your family, yourself, your money, your hoes, your opportunities, your cars, your whatever the fucking case may be. You know, we all have things that we do idolize, you know, at the end of the day, those worldly things, you know, that of course we will not be able to take with us when we die. But it's just a continuation of it, you know, but then it continues to change. So when it changes, you got to continue to adjust and adapt to what's going on. So, yes, it is I, Billy on the board, live in the Bone Zone with Big Sam Hurd. And of course, Johnny Orioke. All right, so yeah, life, death, everything else in between. We're on podcast, live in the Bone Zone with Big Sam Hurd, and we're booking. All right, we're getting ready for this weekend, and I'm excited. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over to the pantry, and I'm gonna make my little promo videos. For these episodes, throw up the little flyer above my head like I do, add the link to that story, of course, on Instagram, Facebook. Keep up with my stories, though, because that's the first place where you get to see where, you know, our next special co-host, I don't call them special guest, or I don't say interview anymore, because, you know, I don't want them to feel like it's an interview. Of course, I'm going to ask questions, basic type stuff. I'm not gonna like ask you for your social security number, no shit like that. But yeah, Santana made this beat. Yo, Santana, much love. San Antonio Productions in the house, most definitely. Watching right now on Facebook. And speaking of Facebook, we are live on Facebook. My personal page, of course, Steve Anthony Monreal TL. Can't forget the TL. Or live in the Bone Zone, Big Sam Hurd. And then we are live on YouTube. So I got to thank StreamYard. StreamYard gives me, of course, the ability to stream simultaneously on several different platforms. These are the platforms that I choose to go live on. And are we on? Are we on, John? I most definitely believe we are on. We are on. We're going to continue to be on, of course, with San Antonio Productions. We got JBad 210. We got Zelo, Reject. They're going to most definitely represent for San Antonio Productions this weekend. We got Mixed by Rico. He's going to be coming through. Try Another Angle. Right? That's most definitely be a good one. And Youngster. I don't know. I don't know how old this gentleman is, but it goes by the name of Jacob the Kid. I'm curious about this gentleman. and his direction with his music. He seems like an artist that's going to be doing all these artists actually, and of course the producers, everybody that's involved in everything that has to do with music. So if anybody needs a producer, Santana made this beat. I don't know if you're watching Santana, but this gentleman right here, 900K9, he resides over on the east side, of course, is looking for producers, possibly looking for, some type of management or whatnot. I really don't know, but my job as, let's say, a middleman on the podcast is, of course, to introduce artists with producers, introduce producers with, artists, vice versa, right? And then, of course, like engineers and mixers and videographers and people that do graphics or whatever the case may be, like that helps the artists, and then for the person that, the person that runs it, they need more artists, sometimes. You never know what they're looking for. You never know, maybe a different sound may help somebody when it comes to what they already have on, let's say, their label or whatnot. But I don't know, I'm just right now a podcaster. I don't know how any of that stuff goes when it comes to like a record label, when it comes to management, when it comes to how to actually create music, because as much as I want an EP of mine, we're going to stay persistent with being the podcaster and helping as many artists, just showing them love on whatever platform I can, because that's the least I can do. And of course, in the meantime, stay dropping with awesome content with co-hosts until we actually get to have Bone Thugs and Harmony as a co-host. So I would really like that very much. Busy, lazy, flesh, wish, crazy. Doesn't matter. 1, 5, 3, 2. Either way, I'm out of here. Much love. Straight like that. See y'all tomorrow. We'll probably hit y'all with the Boom Man.
But while you're out there want to get some game, man, make sure you stay focused, man, because as you get higher,
much love. Cheers to you guys. Just to talk can. We're
haters,
booking.
Family gonna be active.
We're booking. We're most definitely booking. Of course, I don't have like a fee, but I do ask for monetary support. Anybody ever does want to support it in that way, of course, they can always DM me. I will send a Cash App and help. 2, 3, what anything will help. Anything always helps, and it does most definitely. And shout out to those people that it's really, really important, because this is like a job. I don't get paid, but I still do it, and it's fun. But yeah, straight like that, straight like that, straight like that.
If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you, straight like that. You ain't hard to find for me to touch you, straight like that. Had to grind, had to hustle, straight like that. Gained a peace of mind from the struggle, straight like that. Multi-platinum, selling millionaire, straight like that. Those who think I owe them wasn't there, straight like that. Couple dollars in the prayer, straight like that. Ain't a single nigga that I fear, straight like that.
Yep, of course. I don't know the rest of to this music, but I do very much support it. That was a little bit of Joyner Lucas, straight like that. He really puts on a nice, fulfilling show, yo. Like, bro, I was really moved and touched by his stage presence and his performance and the way he does everything nice and theatrical, if you will. Yes, most definitely. It is I, Billy on the Bunda. He seems really, really like a nice, humble person. Of course, we didn't get to like interview him or anything like that, but hell, we weren't really trying to do that. We were in our feelings now. But it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Y'all, we already hit you with the deuce, but I'm gonna do it again because mother, I love you, not just today, but every day. And of course, family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch ass hoes, hoe ass bitches, and bitch ass niggas. Because yes, even a male can be a bitch too. For Shelby, baby, Michaela, mommy, it is I, Billy on the board with, well, with I guess whatever the fuck this is. We're on I still have my "We're On" podcast stickers. Like I still say we're on because we are on. Like asking the question, "Are we on? Are we on, John?" Of course, that's how we started off the podcast, and then we switched to "We're On!" exclamation point podcast to make a statement instead of asking a question. And that's one of those things that I don't know if it hurt the podcast, maybe helped the podcast, but either way, whatever we're called, we're always live in the Bone Zone with Big Sam Heard. So, you know, when I get these artists and I make this little flyer, I do it myself. I'm not a damn graphic designer or no shit like that, but I use what I got, and that's what it is. So live in the Bone Zone, Big Sam Heard with We're On podcast. Continue to support the podcast. We're going to continue to just, just go with it. You know, we don't have, even though like the times are planned, I don't really have like set agenda on like what's going to be said and whatnot. Like it's all fucking improv. We just go with it. All right. So for a Big Sam Heard product. Now, of course, this is all a Big Sam Heard product. I myself am Big Sam Heard. Just like that. There you go. That's me signing off. All right. Deuces, Sapper Juice. Have a good one.